Hello, Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. So this is the yes or no pick a card reading that I was supposed to upload it yesterday. So we're having a lot of people with dealing with endings and probably a lot of stress and anxiety through these endings. So I'm going back to my old yes or no pick a card readings because I kind of feel like if there's any decisions you need to make, this is one of those no wishy-washies. Okay, the previous ones may have been slightly wishy-washy. I haven't had really comments, so I don't really know which one you prefer. But if you're looking for a no wishy-washy, a direct yes or no, I am going to obviously pull cards to give more of an understanding. But when I open up the piles, we're going to have a yes or no, and then I'll pull some cards to maybe give you some advice. So saying that, make sure that you are very clear about your question. Don't be wishy-washy with your question, okay? So if you're wanting to know, should I stay or should I go? Then obviously choose a should I go or say should I stay. So don't be should I stay or should I go, or don't be what do I do. This is not one of those. This is a I need a yes, I need to leave, or yes, I need to go after what I want, or yes, this is going to work out, or no, this is a dead end. Okay, this is really and truly a no wishy-washy yes or no pick a card. So think about your question, be very specific, like, please, dear God, angels, whoever you pray to, whoever you believe in, please give me, even your ancestors, you can call in your ancestors, please give me a definite yes or no to the question I'm wanting. Sit with the piles. Pause the video on the choices, okay? Do not just choose. Really sit on it. Think about it. Go and have a cup of tea, a cup of water, coffee, whatever. Go outside, take a couple of minutes, take a couple of deep breaths. Think about your question very specifically and come back and stare at the piles. Now, everyone on this earth has a psychic gift. You either have a sense of just knowing things and you just have this gut feel. You either you hear spirit, so you might just hear a number coming out or a stone coming out, or you're very visual and you might see the one pile stand out more, or you may scan the pile and then have one just go, that's the pile. Or you just have a feeling, the feeling of just knowing. I mean, like I say, one of those senses will work for you. So use your psychic senses along with spirit. Maybe you might look in the description box where you've got the timestamps, and maybe one of those stand out more for you. But be really careful. There's obviously 4 piles, so you can have 4 questions, but 2 of those piles will be yes, and 2 of those piles will be no. There may be a maybe in between. I'll be honest, I actually I don't really remember exactly which one. So hope you enjoyed, and please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I don't know if you're enjoying this way or the other way. Okay, have a great weekend and goodbye. Right, so here is your pile selection. So pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. This is the time that you need to pause the video to really zoom in onto a pile, onto a color, onto a stone, onto a number, okay? Pause now while you make your selection, and I'm just going to go ahead with the reading. So welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 1 with the red jasper. So I have to actually laugh because my pile number 1s have been quite probably stressed in the last, well, assuming if you keep choosing pile number 1s, have been either really stressed or having a lot of negative stuff because they're probably having to go through, and I always say this, a slight dark night of the soul where things are just not working out for them. They either go through that or they go through a very positive one. So very interesting. Okay. So pile number 1, you are perhaps asking about something that you're passionate about. Okay, so this could be anything from I'm passionate about something creative, a person, a job. I wish I had a hobby. Could I do something with my hobby? I am passionate about money. I'm passionate about my children. I'm passionate about something. Okay. Again, there's been either not knowing, wishy-washy, what do I do, in or out, how do I get this around, how do I figure this out. This could be about your finances for some of you as well. And you may have had to balance up your budget quite tightly because you've experienced some kind of loss or there's some kind of stress. So this is a relationship, then it's been an in and out, not knowing what to do, but holding on for dear life, but it's causing stress and anxiety. If this is a money thing, then you've been holding on to your pennies because you've dealt with losses and stress around or fear around there. So you're holding on quite tightly. But you need to try and balance. There needs to be a little bit for you, a little bit for food, a little bit for this. So creating a very strict budget is important, but at the same time, to make sure you're giving something to yourself and you are allowing for, when things don't go your way or when you get these surprise bills, not to go into stress and panic and rather go with the flow of, if God's taken it away, there's a reason, but God will replace it always with something better. Okay. Yes, there's a kind of looking back too, because this has brought about a major change. So for some of you, it includes a new home, moving, a divorce. For others, it's just a matter of looking back at the good old days where perhaps maybe you had more money or you had more time or there were some better times. And what Spirit is saying is, yesterday is yesterday, it's gone. Whatever you've lost is gone, okay? There's a reason for it. There's a lesson you had to learn. It's time for you to look at what you've currently got and be thankful for whatever you have, even if it's a little bit of food or whatever, because when you are thankful, God gives you more. And that's exactly what's happening here. If you focus on what you're good, there's a gift coming your way, a gift of time, a gift of an investment, a gift of money, or a gift of a very, very good, balanced situation, a balanced relationship, an equal give and take. Okay, so that gift could be someone who is there to help you, someone who is a relationship that's very equal. What you give, you get back. Balanced, good relationship, or this is a gift from someone who has more finances and they're coming to give you finances. But Spirit wanted you to learn about a lot of stuff because there's things happening in this world and you might have made the wrong choices before, or you might have not done things right in the right before, or there's some warnings coming about financial trouble in the future. And so Spirit is saying, think very carefully about when you get this gift, what are you going to do with that money? Because you could lose it if you put it in the wrong place. This is also a fact of if you have invested in people who have hurt you, don't hold on to that, let those go, because that was just a warning and a lesson you needed to learn, that it's not good to be in a relationship or in a situation or a job where you are constantly giving and people do not recognize you for your talents or your gifts. Okay, there's something unexpected definitely coming in for you. Okay, this could be an unexpected windfall. And again, Spirit guides are saying, just trust them and let go of anything that's not working out, because what's coming is so much better. It's like what you've invested in. You've got a 6, 7, 8, and 9 of Pentacles and a 10 of Pentacles. I didn't even see that yet. Okay, and again, if you do come to my channel often, you'll know I shuffle these cards all the time. This never happens. So what this is saying is, time and effort with the right people in the right job in the right career will pay benefits. You will have extra money to go and spend on yourself. You will have a relationship that's equal, that everything you've put in, all the hard work you've put in, will pay out. The big of the 10 of Pentacles is that of reaching financial success. Okay, it's also that of reaching, a lot of grounded, solid energies, having what you've always wanted pay off. So nothing was a waste of time. Okay, even the relationship that you lost, or the money you lost, or the job you lost wasn't a waste of time. There was a lesson you needed to learn. Okay, maybe that lesson was to start to put yourself first. Maybe that lesson was to put away for yourself. Maybe that lesson was you deserve better. And whatever had to leave, had to leave. Okay, now what's coming in is something that's very good. It's something that's very honest. It's trustworthy. Again, this is a passionate situation. Maybe there's a passionate hobby you've always wanted to do. Being creative, even if it's coloring in, I've always said it opens up the sacral chakra, which allows more ideas of how you can create positive stuff in your life to move forward. You've also got, sorry, there's a bit of noise in the background. I can't help that. You've also got something that's compassionate. That could be a marriage, a fantasy, a romantic situation that's coming in for you. Okay, as you can see, this is extremely positive, so your answer is definitely a yes. Okay, so just for, I mean, you know, if there's anything else you need to know, I'm just gonna, well, there we go, that was quite quick. Ideas and inspiration. So this is saying that, again, if you are creative, so sometimes you need to play with children, sometimes you need to play with coloring in. If you have, you know, if you are artistic, this may be a time for you to, you know, go and paint or draw or do something, because you're going to get this massive aha moment, this idea. You're going to actually be inspired to go after something you're passionate about, and it's probably going to give you this idea of how you can make more money, because this is one of those, Spirit is saying what you invest in will pay off. Okay, as long as it is the right job, as long as it is the right people, what you invest in going forward. And you will know that, because if I invest 100% in a relationship, is not 50-50. That's rubbish. Whoever said that is a liar. A relationship is 100-100. I put 100% into this relationship. I give you all my attention, all my love, all my commitment, and I expect all of that back. Okay, if you're not in a situation where you're giving and you're not receiving, not the right relationship. If you're in a job that I'm working and I'm trying everything I can to do things for you as a company, and you do not appreciate me, it's time to leave that job. Okay, it's friendships, relationships, everything that you are giving 100% to, and they're not giving you or paying you your worth, it's time to look elsewhere. Okay, the Akasha, you being divinely guided. Again, this is one of those, Spirit has another plan for you, okay? But you had to learn the lessons. And the lesson was really had to do about you. Not believing. You know, sometimes it's just, if you don't have the money, you didn't believe you deserved it. Something in your childhood told you that you didn't have to put yourself first. You gave away everything because you did not believe that you needed first. And so spirit guides are saying, well, if you don't believe you deserve it, I'll give it to someone else who does. I'll give it to another family. I'll give it to someone else. Until you can actually start to say to yourself, actually, you know what? I deserve. This is one of those little bit of selfish situations where God's going, you need to choose you a little bit here, okay? You need to decide, I don't care what other people say. I don't care what other people think. I'm choosing me, my happiness, my money, giving myself and spoiling myself a little bit because I do deserve. And until you learn that lesson, God's going to hold back anything really good coming to you in life, okay? Cosmic consciousness, breath, sacred geometry. Yeah, so you might be seeing a lot of signs, sacred geometry. Maybe there may be symbols coming your way. That's your aha moment. So if you have something, and maybe go and Google sacred geometry. If you see, like, you know, a tetrahedron, I'm just giving you an example of a sacred geometry. So one of them is the thing of life, the flower of life. If you're seeing any of those symbols around a thought, or maybe you've been thinking about, you know, if I could do X, Y, and Z, and you see a sacred geometry, this is more confirmation. So not only is this a yes, but if you still doubt this, then God's saying, ask them a question and maybe you will get. Go and Google all the sacred geometry signs so that you know what you're looking for. You will get a symbol from God, whether it's on your cell phone or whether you see it at a shop. You will see one of these sacred geometry signs as a sign that your idea, your inspiration is going to work. Okay, that's what I have for you, pile number one. Hopefully this is the answer you needed. Have a good day and goodbye. Okay, so pile number two. So we've got a situation that I kind of feel like you've invested in, okay? Or you may be asking about a job application or finances, okay? I kind of feel like, I really feel like this could possibly be a relationship, a job, something where a partnership, a friendship, somewhere where you kind of felt like you've invested in something, or you're asking about a love relationship where you felt like perhaps, at least in the beginning, you and this person worked well together. There was some kind of teamwork, some kind of we worked, maybe this is a job, you work well together. Things felt stable, things felt very secure, okay? However, I kind of feel like there was some kind of monotony, okay, either in the situation or within your life. And you or the person you're dealing with got bored, okay? Or right now, you're pretty bored, okay? You kind of feel like your day-to-day stuff is just bleh. You're doing what you need to do, but it's blah, okay? There's something you need to move on from. So this is either you need to move on from a relationship, you need to leave something behind, something that's perhaps, maybe even it's a fight, okay? So maybe you are holding on to fights with people. Maybe it's, even if the fight's done and finished, there's something in your mind that continuously lingers on. Maybe you're continuously focusing on a fight you had with someone, and you'll only know that when you get triggered by something, then you go, okay, clearly I'm still mad, okay? We often think that we've healed from a situation, and then someone will just say something and it triggers you. That trigger, if you're getting mad, you should never ever, any day of your life, wrath is a terrible thing. It is actually a deadly sin. So if you have you can't say, well, this person makes me mad. No, you have the abilities to control yourself and not to ever get mad. That being mad is a trigger, okay? And you need to heal that trigger and go, why am I still cross? So there's something that hurt you, a fight, and this could be your parents, this could be childhood, something, your teachers, that's something that they said to you and it's triggered you for the rest of your life. You need to go and heal that, okay? You need to move on, you need to move away. Fate is going to step in order to impact your life right now, okay? They're trying to move you away because there's disagreements, a loss, sabotage, someone who is lying to you or has lied to you, or just, someone who is sabotaging your efforts, something, okay? It just could be this constant fight. It could also be yourself that sabotages things within your life. Kind of feel like there's this second card of movement. Spirit guides is trying to move you away. Now, it doesn't have to be physical. It just could be emotionally trying to move you away, trying to get you to actually communicate, to be honest, to really move on from drama, or move on from someone who's just sabotaging your gifts, even if you cannot move away from a person for whatever. So just say this person is your parent and you're living at home, okay? Or you're married to this person and they, you're trying to improve your finances and this person keeps on being negative and they keep on destroying your situation. Or you work with this person and this person is just stepping in all the time to affect you. What Spirit Guides are saying is it's time for you to stop stressing, okay? It's time for you to have faith in the belief that whatever will be, to ignore this person. And I know this is hard, but Spirit Guides are saying build up the strength within yourself to recognize the trigger and to divert, because this person's clearly hurt and they're dealing with their own stuff. Trying to see someone from an unjudgmental point of view is really great, because what you do is you realize this is just a soul that's really hurt and they're being nasty because they are in pain. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see this person as a little child and ignore them as you would do with, or maybe not even ignore them, but not ignore them completely, but ignore their outbursts and try to see it from a compassionate side, okay? Because this person is very cruel, manipulative, malicious, okay? This could be, for some of you, it may be time to leave this person, okay? You will know. I'm not here to tell you any of this. I don't give that kind of advice. I just tell you that it's time for you to leave something. So you may have to leave this person because this person is perhaps malicious. They're getting in your way. They really trying to do everything they can to hurt you. So if you can't leave, then Spirit is saying suck it up and try to see this person from a child and just stand your ground, be honest with them and communicate. This is not on. I have got my boundaries in place. I am stepping up my boundaries, okay? because this is going to lead to a lot of health problems. Okay, you're going to lead to a lot of stress, bad news, more bad news. The more you stress, the more you're angry, the more your vibe is in a negative vibe in any way or form. Anger, worry, stress, the more you have it. So every second of the day that you sit in any kind of negative vibe, you got another day of negativity. Okay, every day you sit in a positive vibe, your circumstances have a chance of going. So obviously this is a no, because like I say, it's just someone is disrupting, or this relationship is just, this person manipulates you. It could even be emotional manipulation. Woe is me, I can't help the way I am. This is just the way I am. This is one of those people that feel sorry for themselves. They never take responsibility for what they do. In fact, all they do is they blame everyone else except for themselves. They've got the total disregard for anyone's emotions or anything of what they've done. They'll never ever admit to fault. They'll never ever admit to lying on or cheating. Even if they cheat on you, they're going to blame you. No, but your fault I cheated, because if you didn't treat me like X, Y, and Z. No, there's no excuse for cheating. Cheating is cheating. I don't care how you do it, it's cheating. Unless you've gone to unless they're willing to admit that they have screwed up, or admit and they're willing to go to counseling, you know what? And people can say that, be very aware that someone could easily say that just to manipulate you. I'll change, I promise you, this time things will be different. Well, my advice is always, will prove it. Prove to me, don't tell me, words mean nothing. Okay, so there's definitely communication that needs to come in. Look at the intention. What is your intentions here? What is your true intentions? And what is their true intentions? Okay, look at people's intentions. I mean, even at the bottom of the deck, I haven't even started. No, wait, say no, pause, postpone. This is not a time. No, this is not a relationship for you. No, there's no need for you to stay in this job or this situation. I don't know whatever your question is, but look at everyone's intentions. Pure intentions are someone who, when they say that they're going to change, they prove it. Otherwise, if this is one of those, we've been together for so many years, they keep on, we try and we don't try, and it's time for you to look at what are your intentions as well. Okay, creating heaven on earth. It is happening for you, but look at here again. We've got call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. So again, this person's energy is sucking everything out of you. It's sucking the life out of you. It's making you feel drained. It's making you feel stressed. We've also got problem resolution. Spirit is saying there is a resolution to this. Also with the Joker there, it's kind of time for you to take a leap of faith that things will work out in whatever which way. Just have faith that God has. If there is a time for you to leave a relationship or a job, please know that God will help you. Ask and he will help. Spirit is saying there's something about a past life that could also be the reason why the situation is not working out. You've got quite a lot here. I don't know if all of this is relevant. It's time for you to illuminate, be illuminated. It's time for you to control your emotions, not try to control your emotions, because your emotions are affecting this situation or are affecting your abilities to make a decision. It's time for you to transform. It's time for you to leave. If you cannot leave, say emotionally, it's time for you to cut the cords between you and someone. It's time for you for growth, to have that God energy, to see everyone from the light of, this is just a soul purpose. This is just a soul living a human existence. I don't have to be with this person or be in, if it's a parent, learning to just disconnect from a selfish parent who is constantly draining your energy. Even if you can't move out, you can at least disconnect from them until you can leave a situation, or until God does come in and remove the situation from you. Okay. But it's a no, pile number 2, and I kind of feel like it's a bit obvious. You just need to focus on yourself and transforming and becoming stronger, because when you're stronger, you get to see what you deserve and what you don't. Thank you and goodbye. Welcome to those of you who chose the pink quartz for pile number 3, the rose quartz. I didn't think I mentioned the stones, but anyway, hopefully you've got to the right pile anyway. Pile number 3, right, so, there's some massive endings for you and a new beginning, okay? not really too sure in what area this is. I kind of feel like you may be a bit blinded. Maybe you can't see the situation. There may be a divide between you and someone else, or there's a bit of a difficult situation you're dealing with right now. Okay, there may be some stress while you're waiting, or maybe you've waited a long time. But spirit guides just want you to know that, you know, mental stability will lead to something great. There is something, some gateway opening up for you, and I kind of feel this gateway is quite massive. Okay, there's massive change on the horizon for you. This is one of those situations where you will have victory. There will be something to there may be something that's coming that's worth celebrating. This could be a house move, this could be a transfer, this could be a marriage, you know, something to do with a commitment. There will be victory, but I kind of feel like there's kind of some choices you needing to make. Okay, there's a crossroads, an important decision, and there could be some obstacles in your way for now. Okay, I kind of feel like there is a wish that you've been focusing on, and if you've been asking about travel, this may be a sign that you may travel soon, but maybe not in the time that you've asked, in the period that you've asked. There could be something romantic coming up, you know, something that's quite solid, something that's quite sophisticated person, someone who's quite successful. For some of you, a very successful businessman, or there could be another opportunity. I kind of feel like whatever your question is, so this is a no, but there kind of feels like it either is a timing, so it's either a no for now, because there may just be someone, or someone else may affect your question. There could be someone who doesn't want to take a leap of faith, or maybe you don't have enough faith. I'm going to get some cards for you to try and figure out why this is a no. Maybe there's just still a decision. I kind of feel like there's someone who may come in that may confuse you, or may try to... So, for example, if you wanted to leave a job, there may be someone who gives you an idea that could be a little bit like, no, I don't know what to do. Maybe there's a romantic situation that is coming up that is not expected. So maybe the question you're asking about, or the person you're asking about, may be a no. Some of you might even want this to be a no. Because maybe you, I don't know, you might just want this to be a no, because maybe this is a wish and it's a positive no. I kind of feel like someone will let you down. Someone is going to be undependable. Someone's going to let you down, which is why this is a no. But something else is replaced. So don't be too despondent with this if you wanted a yes, because someone will let you down. So maybe you wanted to travel, and just say you wanted to travel right now. Someone will let you down, but I kind of feel like this is one of those fated situations. Oh, I kind of feel like this is a fated situation. Okay, so breaking the chain, healing, rewriting the future. Okay, so for some of you, there may be some ancestral patterns that you're still having to heal. That's why mental stability will lead to great adventures. So becoming stable. It's time for you to have fun. Don't be so serious. I did say celebrate. So maybe it's time for you to go out and perhaps date different people. Or, you know, if you're not interested in love and you're in a very happy situation when it comes to romantic part of your life, then this is just bringing romance in any which way, whether it's photography. You know, romantic to me can be a romantic date. Take yourself out on dates, go out with your friends, adding love to your life with kids or friends or whatever. You know, love doesn't have to be, you know, romantic in nature. Okay, you got transformation. There's still lessons you're needing to learn, and you kind of being, you know, learning about yourself, still figuring out who you are a little bit is what I'm kind of feeling. So there's things that still need to be done before this situation can happen, or before something better can come in. But there's a wish fulfillment that spirit guides want to bring in for you. I didn't do this for the other dates, but I kind of feel like, I don't know, I still kind of feel like there's some things. Why is this a no? Why is this a no? Okay. There's cycles that need to come to a conclusion for you. Something that's been weighing you down, perhaps some kind of burdens. Perhaps this is money burdens, maybe family burdens, something that's been weighing on your mind quite a lot. This needs to come to an end, okay? For some of you, again, the World card is another sign of travel. So if you've been asking about travel, then it's just a matter of things have been suspended. Again, there's a reason. Maybe, you don't go away yet, or you plan to go on a trip and something cuts, someone lets you down. But I kind of feel like it pushes you in a different direction. So there's kind of communication to something that's very solid and nurturing. So it's kind of, you're getting diverted, if that helps. So again, no is to answer, but you're kind of going to be diverted. And I kind of feel like it could, for some of you, bring you into a romantic situation. So this is one of those, it's a good thing. Again, that's kind of what I'm getting. This is it's a good no, okay? Even if you don't feel like it right now, maybe you're disappointed because you felt like you wanted something, but someone will let you down, pile number 3, but it's a good thing, okay? Because it's kind of like spirit guides are stepping in to push you into a different direction that will probably lead to something more solid, okay? A solid job, solid partnership, something else that you probably don't expect, okay? So I kind of feel like it's still positive either which way. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Hi, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 4. This is your reading. So what I'm getting here is there's something that's going to be quite positive for you, okay? You've got a new emotionally good beginning. So that could be love, that could be marriage, that could be just good news. It's going to make you feel really happy. You may have been trying to decide what you wanted to do with a certain circumstances, or you may be thinking a lot or spending a lot of time in contemplation, trying to avoid confrontation or disappointment. There could also be communication or partnerships, or dealing with people and just kind of sitting there trying to figure out where in the world am I going to do this, or how in the world am I going to sort this out. Spirit saying the best way to get through this is to have fun, to go out with your friends, your family, whoever makes you feel really good. There could also be a friendship, a third wheel, a lack of commitment or an indecision around a certain circumstances. Stability will return. Your troubles are almost over, okay? Financially, things are going to change for you. So if your things have been financially tight and you've really had a lot of bad news when it comes to your finances, spirit guides are saying it's going to change, okay? If your finances have been really great and you haven't had problems, spirit guides are also giving you a warning to put away some pennies because there could be some negative impacts coming, okay? So there's just a bit of a warning here. Don't be scared. Again, spirit guides are warning you, which means put away a few extra cents just in case. But there's going to be a change to your financial situation, or it could also be a change to so if you've been feeling left out or feeling lonely or feeling ignored, maybe for some of you there's a third factor. You may be asking about that, and I do apologize if that's the question. If you're asking if there's a third party there and you'd be feeling a little bit lonely, then maybe this answer forces some kind of change. The change, however, is good. It means peace and harmony, people you can work well with. This could be past life relationships, childhood, reminiscing, reuniting with family members or friends, or going back to visit childhood things, or even having old childhood passions come up, something you've always wanted to do since you were a little child, or 10 years ago or 5 years ago. And this is really about the deep past. So deep past, well, I suppose anything that's really in the past you've always wanted to do, it kind of gives you the opportunity to do that, or revisit someone, or have a reunion with someone. However, there may be someone's a little bit defensive, a little bit trapped. This is also saying take the higher ground. You might have to defend yourself from other people, but it's time for you to learn that. And walk away from anything that's just not good, okay? Go to all social events that you are invited to, okay? There could be someone that you could meet at a social event. For other people, it's a matter of walking away from anything in your life that's just walking away from stress, anxiety, leaving behind anything that's not good. Take the higher ground. Walk away even if it's just from arguments. Take the higher ground, okay? Because what's coming for you is good news. Good news, something that's quite happy on the emotional front. There could be a party, a gathering, something that's just really good, okay, make you feel really good. There is a negative person around you. This person may betray you, and they are going to try and hold you back. Take the higher ground against this person. You need to become the most positive, powerful, charismatic person you know, okay? Don't just deflect energy, negative energy from yourself in all different directions. There is someone else around you someone who has a lot of, integrity, someone who's very loyal and generous. And this is also saying for you to become someone who's great integrity, someone who's very generous with your time, energy, and money, and someone who's very loyal. Okay, so if you do get some money, if you've been financially, and you are financially blessed after a financial struggle, then spirit guides are saying, please, remember the people around you who are still battling. And that's even if you learn from a situation and you then meet someone who's great, help people who are, in situations. The answer to your question. So this is a no. This one's a no. Let me get some questions here. So you might have asked a specific question about a specific person. This person is probably holding you back. Stress is holding you back. Maybe you're too defensive. I'm just trying to see what is going on here for pile number 4. Okay. Pile number 4, you don't believe you deserve. And that's what's happening. You don't have enough trust in the situation, or in God, or in the fact that things are going to change, and you, for whatever reason, do not believe you deserve. So this is you, the negative person, or there may be, you, the negative person, or someone, and this could be anyone, from your parents to a childhood lover to an ex, something from the past. I'm definitely getting a past parent, aunt, uncle, teacher. Someone told you you didn't deserve, or you should give away all your stuff, or there's something you don't believe you deserve, okay? Because I kind of feel like, for whatever reason, I didn't feel like this was quite negative. I didn't think that this would be a no. So someone is holding you back, either someone that's in your life now, or this could be someone from the past who just makes you feel like you don't deserve to go after what you want. And you need to take the higher ground. You need to stand up for yourself against the situation. Look here, protection, call back your cords, soul retrieval. You're also going through, and I've had a lot of this, you're going through a dark night of the soul. Okay, so the reason why this is no is really and truly because God is trying to teach you the lessons of self-acceptance. They're trying to get you to see yourself in the most positive light. They're trying to get you to understand that you need to call back your power. You need to stand your ground against people who are, going against your boundaries. Sometimes it's just a matter of cutting the cords and just blocking other people's negativity and people's nastiness, just blocking it and just going, I deserve better. But you're going through a rite of passage. Okay, so what I'm saying is that there are really good things coming for you. There is change coming. So I kind of feel like this is, I don't know what your question is, but it's not, I don't want to give you a bit of an answer here, but what I'm saying is there is good things coming your way. Okay, you are going to be blessed in some way. If you've been alone, You will be blessed with a relationship or something really good. You will meet new people, and there's the end of the good news coming. It's definitely coming. Right now, though, God is stealing your time with him because he wants you to find self-love. He wants you to stand up for yourself. He wants you to learn how to call back your power and your energy. And this is your rite of passage. But when you do cross over the threshold, look at that beautiful, it's almost like paradise is on the other end of, you see, even look there, transformation. You are going through some deep healing right now. And you might feel aggravated or frustrated because things are not working out for you. But God is going, yeah, but something from your past, your childhood is really affecting you. Again, I really feel like somewhere along the line, you don't believe you deserve. So God is trying to ask you to please heal. Well, okay, way too many cards. Please heal. I kind of feel like yesterday's reading, because I got all the cards that came through yesterday. Go and look at my look. Try and put it to your circumstances. It may not be about you. It just may be the thing that's ending for you is the dark night. Maybe it's religious beliefs. It's something from your child. Whatever you were taught as a child, something has to end. A belief system, something where you are going through a spiritual awakening. Definitely spiritual awakening. So there are definitely good things coming. Positive things are ahead. Right now, though, God is stealing you to heal. So if nothing's happening, or if you feel like things are just very stressful because you're trying to figure things out, God's going, just stop. Stop trying to figure it out. You cannot figure this situation out. There's nothing you can do that's going to change your circumstances right now except for healing. This is just like someone said it the other day. This is one of those, this manifestation, whatever you're trying to manifest, whether it's love, jobs, money, career, having a family, getting pregnant, whatever you're manifesting, whatever your 10 of cups, and 10 of cups is having rainbows and houses and money and children and grandchildren and just being really, really happy, everything you've ever wanted. This is either you being the negative person, someone you live with, someone you are around, someone who you've known for many years, your mother, your father, your granny, your grandpa, your whoever this negative person is. They keep on telling you things, or pushed you down, made you feel like you didn't deserve whatever you wanted. And now God's going, until you can believe you deserve, and until you stand up for yourself and disconnect. If you cannot move away from this person because of, I don't know, you live with them, or they're a parent and you're still with them, or they at a work situation and you can't help it, then cut back the cords energetically and put it back to you. This is one of those, you need to believe you deserve, and until you do, nothing's going to change. So this is one of those, give yourself love, give yourself self-acceptance, love your wrinkles, love your gray hair, love your wobbly body, love your whatever, love your personality. Don't have to please everyone. You don't have to attend every argument. You don't have to get sucked into other people's negativities. You just don't have to. What you do need to do is go, I'm cool. My beliefs are cool. I don't need your opinion to make me feel like my beliefs are right or wrong. So what you're going through right now is just a dark night. Don't worry. There is light at the end of your tunnel. It's a beautiful light. Yesterday's reading is possibly for you, so go and have a listen to it. But yes, there are good things coming. God is stepping in. They are going to bring you something really great. It's just right now, nothing's going to change and nothing you can do. So stop thinking about how you can change. This is one of those, you just have to surrender. Work on you and things will work out on their own. The manifestation's there. You just need to align with it. But you don't believe you deserve. So until you do, it's not going to change. Okay? Hopefully I helped you out there. Thank you so much and goodbye.